Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Anthony DiMaria with the Drugless Doctors, and today I have a very special guest with me. I have Janine, and Janine's going to share a little bit with you about her story. I know it's an incredible story, so Janine, thank you so much for being with me today. And first, let's start off is, why did you even think about making an appointment in the first place?
My significant other threw his back out, didn't want to have anybody look at it because he doesn't trust people. So then I decided to look up some reviews online. I found the Drugless Doctors. I liked that they didn't use medication, so I forced him to get an appointment. We came in together. I went with him. I watched the way that Dr. Anthony handled him. I had never seen somebody do a physical assessment the way that he did, and I have been to over 8 specialists and I can't even tell you how many doctors. So watching the way that he treated my significant other was phenomenal. So I immediately went up to the front desk and I made myself an appointment because I wanted that kind of an assessment because nobody could figure out what was wrong with me at this point.
Great. So as things started to progress, what did you notice after we evaluated you, how I treated you? What did you start to see when we first started treatment, and maybe what were some of the body signals that were going on and how did they change?
One big one was my lower back would constantly hurt, and I would always get told that it was just because my glutes were too big for my lower back to support. And then I kept having really bad rib pain, not understanding that it was my neck causing it per his findings. And then I also had really bad foot pain, which was pretty debilitating if anybody's ever had plantar fasciitis, and I didn't know it was because I was eating fruit. And since I stopped the fruit, a lot of the inflammation went down. My neck has been better since I had to have brain surgery. I haven't had pain in my rib cage anymore, and I'm finally able to work out again.
So, you know what, I think maybe one of the words that I think about when you first came in was frustrated.
Oh yeah.
You were frustrated with how the medical community had treated you, and I think the word was you lost hope.
Yeah, nobody believed me.
So, and we even talked about that. There's like, it's all in your head, and you're like, finally something that we could do to improve. I think one of the things that I thought was, you're way too young to be having these issues, and we need to look at this differently. So what might you say to someone that's never considered chiropractic care or natural health care or dietary changes? What might you tell them?
There's a huge difference to me from the chiropractors I've seen compared to the drugless doctors, because they look at the whole body, not just let me hurry up and get your spine straight. They focus on everything that's doing the inflammation. They focus on anything towards if you need help with your dietary plan. They know just by touching a certain part on your body what's causing that. And I cannot explain or express to somebody enough, please stop waiting to consistently just hope and pray you're no longer going to be in pain. Actually give them a chance, because what's an assessment going to do? Hurt you more? No, it's literally going to put you on the right track. And the moment you watch how they handle you your first couple sessions, you're not going to go anywhere else.
Well, you know what? I thank you so much for sharing your testimony, and I would say I have thoroughly enjoyed working with you and seeing your progress. I think one of the big things that I see with people is I know that they have a better potential inside of them, and I can see that taking place with you. So I'm so happy that you've been here.
I appreciate that.
Have a great
Please
rest of your day.
make an appointment.
Thanks for watching.